this. Let's fix this because it's all crooked. There we go. And Jorge, what's up, man? Bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, God. So only brought like 30 or 40 shots with me. Coin stepped away. He did indeed. Ron, what's up? Tristan's here. What's up, Tristan? Paul? Huh. Alright. So that sucks. Oh well. Doug, what's going on? Joseph Masenko, what's going on? Coin stepped away from the NSL. Robert, what's going on? Oh. Oh, yeah. I can't shoot this damn thing. Hunter, what's up, dude? Leon, what's good? Iggy, what's up? Oh, shit. It slipped out of my hand. Motherfucker. I saw replacement batteries. The holes in my curtain in one day. Bam, Hawk, are you serious, dude? It can't be real, man. I've had this catch box for 6 months, and I don't have any holes in it yet. Yeah, send me some pictures. No, I'm missing in the exact same spot on every shot. Oh, God. I don't think you guys understand how hard it is for me to let the shot slip out of my hand without meaning to release it and not want to just punch something. It is infuriating. Hoggy's here. What's up, Hoggy? Too much, just feel it and shoot. Don't be part of your... I don't know what you're talking about, dude. What is your taper, I think you meant. Go punch a squirrel. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and hide that guy. Watching you in Malaysia. Heck yeah. Oh, it's right there. That was a weird one. Yeah, send me some pictures, Hawk. We can talk to the customer service lady too and see what's what. I don't know how they deal with that. Wow, I can't hit anything with this damn thing. Trying to get on with it, but I just can't. Can't shoot it. It's the 90mm fork width. It throws me off, and I know I know beyond the shadow of a doubt it's in my head. I know it's in my head. Have you a customer service lady? All right. Okay, so that is something, huh? Must have burned the latex. Something happened to it. That is nuts. Must got a hole. I bet that flashlight was on. Coin stepped down from president. What's that about? Yep. Yep. We released the statement today. Coin stepped down as president. I mean, you guys know as much as I do, given the situation. So, what's up, LP? Where are you from? I'm from Earth. Mrs. Hicks, what's going on? Now I'm the opposite direction now. Okay. That's okay. We'll make it work. Alright. This is getting a little frustrating here. You just say I'm from Earth? Oh, yeah. Mr. Woods and Waters is in the chat. Oh, yes, he is. Heck yeah, man. I sent out your slingshot yesterday, man. I got West Texas out and his raffle winning. And I got Woods and Waters. Yours is sent out as well. The world is going on in the slingshot world. Try not to get too personal. There we go. Okay. Graydon, what's up, dude? Yeah, so Coin stepped away as president. There it is. And hopefully he will... Any more thought on mine? Yeah, Leon. Okay, so you wanted me to do the blue and pink on the gasser, right? And then we got something else. The Ergo Dingbat, I think it was, that we're working on. Gonna come up with like color schemes on that. Is he on the Epstein list? I don't know, because we still don't know who's on it, because it's not been released yet, right? No, he stepped away. He said that he felt like we were at a point right now where we need somebody in his position as president who has the experience necessary to lead better, I guess. It was a personal decision on Coin's part. It's no big deal. I mean, things are still going to move along with or without him. I hate to say it like that, but I love Coin. You guys know he's like a brother to me, and I'm sad about it. Hard point and kind of stuck? No, we're not. keep hitting the top of it now. No, we're not at a hard point. That's the thing. We're not. Things are going to be... Can't fault... Yeah. Can't fault them on that at all. I don't... I don't at all. You know... Got it. Okay, so I didn't want that job to begin with. Good man, I try to catch as many lives as I can, but I catch what I can. Yeah. And guys, this isn't like... this was his own decision. This wasn't a reflection of the rest of the board members of the NSL. Like, this is something he did. This isn't something that we voted to do. So, yeah, this was his choice and his choice alone. But we're going to move on. We're going to move along. We have some things that we are discussing as a team. For the future of the sport and all that. So, yeah, I guess I don't really have much more to say about it than that. I flinched. Hate the word team. Group is much better. What's the next step? There are a few people in mind that would make a great fit. Honestly, I feel as though they would be nominated and let the community vote for leadership. Tristan, who do you have in mind? Should be somebody already on the NSL board. Not shooting so hot today. Touched it, didn't flip though. People who have ran organized professional events such as Andy, Duffy, Moan, Will, and you. Okay, got that one. Yeah, I think Will and I have positions right now in the NSL. That we are probably not going to be able to move on from at the moment. It's a weird sounding bird. And there's an amount of time And what's the words I'm looking for here? There's an amount of time and dedication. What's up, Axum? Keeps moving. Drifting flies. What's going on, man? That was a weird noise. It doesn't affect me as I'm not in the US, but my 2 cents, put a job description so people know what they are in for, then take names of those interested, then do a vote. Yeah. And if y'all are needing someone to fill in the role, then fill it, but sounds like y'all have most of it covered already. Yeah, I think I can imagine that this is going to take some time for us to fill the role. Don't want to rush into anything. We want it to be something that, you know, we're going to be in it for the long haul. Things take time. You guys will keep moving on. The main point was implementing a voting system, not just putting someone in place after being here for years of sport growing fast. All right, LP. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, Tristan, we have a voting system. I mean, the board members would have to vote on that person anyway. It's in our bylaws. So we have to vote on who that person is going to be. And I don't just want it, I should say we. I don't, but certainly the board, the rest of the board, does not want to just throw somebody in that spot. I don't want you guys to think that that's what we're trying to do. Is there health and dental benefits? No, man, this is totally volunteer. I'm hearing all kinds of noise and I cannot see anything. They're up in the trees, though. Opinions on the Simple Shots Scott LT2. I think it's one of the best slingshots out there. Not only for beginners, but it's one of my favorites as well. When I used to work for different contractors, each crew had their own way of doing things. Those that spoke when they should listen didn't last long. That's my situation. The community. There's a death and hint. Oh my god. What's up, Andy Lowe? Yeah, I think because of how small and how tightly and how close we're working together on this thing, that as it stands right now, the board is more informed, not informed. Having the board vote on a president is probably more important right now than letting the community vote. And I say that because the community involvement is super important to us, and we want that to be a sort of focal point for the league. But I don't know. I think if we leave the spot vacant long enough, that would be a better option. I think right now, the way that we have things moving along, it would be better to implement somebody that we voted on internally, because then they can align with the goals and the project that we have, instead of having us start over everything. But if the spot stays vacant for long enough and we launch, and once we start like like memberships and people joining in the league, I don't see why we wouldn't have a vote among all of the members of the NSL, like everybody who becomes a member. It's like not a conflict of interest, but it's what's the opposite of a conflict of interest? Ooh, smacked that one. What's the opposite of like when? Like, we want to be able to put somebody in that position who aligns with our vision, not necessarily somebody who the community thinks aligns with our vision, if that makes sense. If we left it open long enough, though, and we did the things that we need to get done, and it got to the point where now the whole community is involved, there's members, there's people, doing their things, committees are being made, all that stuff, then I think it would be better. In the best interest of, yes. Thank you, Hunter. Yeah, I think that the president should be there for the people and not out there for himself. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Coin resigned as president, my dude. You don't want a community popularity contest. Board would know who's more suitable. And I think that he should be taken from the rich to give to the poor, like Robin Hood almost. Yeah. Andrew, I appreciate that sentiment, but Robin Hood did not take from the rich and give to the poor. He took from the corrupt government that was unfairly taxing people and gave it back to the people who earned the money in the first place. See what you mean? Who has the best qualifications in that context? See, I don't know, Iggy. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Otherwise, we would have likely we would have tried to vote somebody in before making the announcement that Coin had resigned, but thank you, Uncle Larry. In one accord. You should be president. Now, I already have. He didn't feel like he was a good fit as president, as it takes a big man to step down from a big role. I forgot about the historical version of it. I would step in if I had the means. Ramon would be great. Trust the NSL board will make a proper decision. I should be president. Oh, I keep hitting it on the edge, and it keeps moving around, but it's not flipping. No, I think that for right now, like, we'll talk to people. We'll kind of suss it out, who we like, who aligns with our vision without us going into detail about what that is right away. Yeah, I agree. I definitely don't want it to be a popularity contest. I want it to be the best person for that specific job. I flinched again. Hoggy. Yeah, Will and I already have positions inside the board that are better suited to our strengths, I think. Just interviews and let them come in and explain without asking questions. Yeah, Hawk, that's not a bad idea. Fishing boy, what's up? A couple people walking down the path right now. If they shoot butterfly, automatic impeachment. I was gonna say the same thing for right-hand hold. Goals without being persuaded, so you can see who aligns with what y'all want. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea at all. I don't have a plan for this right now, so any ideas like that? I don't know what. The Bam Bam, they're holding your message. Right now. Yeah, no, I'm kidding. I don't care about that at all. I don't even care if they're... Honestly, I care. I shouldn't say that. I care. But they don't even have to be slingshot people. I think that would be better. But, that would be ideal. Right hand hold and long draw. YouTube is sensitive. Can you speak on what are some of the goals of the NSL at the moment yet or not? Well, yeah, I think, I mean, this is all going to come to public anyway. Mainly, the NSL is functioning as the de facto governing body of sport. Must be a sling person. Anyone who tries to have a say in something they know nothing about and never done before does not work out. Yeah, that's the thing. Flies, I don't... somebody who has experience in these types of situations, even if they're not a slingshot shooter, like they could be involved with other sports, other governing bodies of sport, other not-for-profits, other, like a whole bunch of those things. And they might have more experience in how to drive forward programs like this as opposed to necessarily bringing slingshot forward. All the rest of us can do the slingshot thing. Please sub to Simone Outdoor Sling. Yeah, I think The goal is to act as the de facto governing body of sport for slingshots. We need that. We need an actual governing body of sport in order to be qualified to send folks to the Olympics, if that ever becomes possible. So basically what you have is a situation where, I'll use basketball as an example. You have the NBA. The NBA is a league that is very, very specific about rules, their own. They play basketball, but they play basketball in their way, right? Whereas USA Basketball is the governing body of sport for the United States. What that means is that they align with worldwide regulations for how to play the sport. USA Basketball is the group that sends people to the Olympics. So when the NBA players join the Olympic team, they're not playing for the NBA. They're playing for USA Basketball. They just happen to be professional basketball players in the United States. That's why some professional basketball players who play professional basketball in the United States end up playing for other countries, is because they have citizenship of those countries and they go to play for their home country. Now, the NSL's goal isn't necessarily to form the NBA. It's not meant to be an overarching, this is how we play, these are the rules of slingshot type thing. We're really meant to be aligning with the world's regulations for how slingshot is shot as sport. But the biggest thing that we're trying to do is help support the growth of slingshots by helping support clubs, helping support teams, helping support tournaments, helping to support hosts, or gathering hosts and all that kind of stuff. We're really a support system to help to be a source for slingshot enthusiasts to go to find events, to help provide support to tournament hosts. So if somebody's trying to put on a tournament, we can get together with a bunch of people and say, hey, these are the best practices. This is how it's been done here, here, and here. These are some things that you're going to need to know before going into it, et cetera, et cetera. I would like to say I know I made jokes about impeaching Coin and taking his spot. I'm sad he stepped down and will not be taking his spot. No, it's fine. It was not an impeachment. Nobody voted on this. Coin stepped down of his own volition. This was nothing that the rest of us did. You are moan, but the strictness of like an ambassador, sort of like an ambassador. The president would be like an ambassador, yes. An advocate. Yeah, I think that the point that I'm trying to make here is that we aren't trying to we're trying to be a support system. That's really what it boiled down to. Did not do it this time. Jesus loves you. Thanks, Jesus. Love you too, bud. Oh, bounced out right off the top. Can you cover the camera with your hand for a Lamar Jackson edit? No, I don't know what that means. What time is it anyway? 12:15. Okay. Got to keep my hand loose. I got like the yips going on right now for what it is and how it can help people out of tough situations. Yeah, for sure. I think that is a I think that's a preferred situation. That's not a requirement. I'd prefer that. We would prefer that, I think. But that's not a requirement. Because I think even somebody who's never been involved in slingshots themselves would come to the community, be in this position, would very quickly realize all that. Like people who get into slingshots and they become part of the community, they get that really quick. They understand that that's how people are. I think that would be something they would pick up on pretty quickly. Natural leader, proven leadership skills from other areas of life. Being a great shooter, popular person doesn't mean you're a great leader. Organizational skills required. Will, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. Without saying it in those exact words, I think that what we need right now is somebody who has experience and passion about leadership, about driving the sport forward, about becoming a hub for help for the community, support for the community. Oh, man, I'm not shooting good at all today. I have that in spades. Yeah, I keep saying because I am a part of this process, but we, the board at the NSL, are standing in unity on this. We just want the right person for the job. That's really what it boils down to. And Mrs. Hicks for president. Makes slingshots great again. Yeah, I think whoever that is, they don't have to be a good shooter. They don't have to have involvement in slingshots right now. That would be ideal if they did. That would be ideal. But I think that we just want the right person for the job. And when the right person for the job comes along, we'll know. I think drawing from the community is ideal. We just want somebody with those attributes. It's Nathan Masters, yeah. Nathan would be the ideal candidate. When I meant the community votes, I mean everyone took that as an open voting system. Candidates are selected, approved, and then the community votes on the handful of candidates. Best person would always turn out. Nathan, of course. Yeah, I think Nathan Masters would be the ideal candidate. He does not want to do it. Nathan would be the best person for the job. I just don't think he wants to do it. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, hey. Ooh. Little bug crawling on me. Business off the ground and making a great company. People want to work for that. That kind of person could do this. I have too many health issues to take any form of leadership. I don't know about that, Jorge. Starting my campaign, Mrs. Hicks. Boom. Center punch that one. I don't know about that, Jorge. I think if we find the ideal candidate, I don't think... I mean, it's not much. It's not like you have to be able to, you know, run circles around us, man. It's I keep flicking my hand. And just another pretty face. I mean, I'm sure there's more to it than that. As attractive as Coin Worker is. Ooh, I got it. Got it to flip. Coin's robe won't fit me. I hear something back there, man. It's been moving from this way to this way. That was aimed at Miss Hicks. No, I got that. I was trying to pretend it was not aimed at Mrs. Hicks because I'm sure that there's more to Caitlin than just a pretty face. All right. Rabbi. Boom. Anyway, yeah. So if you guys know someone or you want to throw your name into the mix, her kid already shoots better than I ever will. Yeah, it's pretty damn good. Tinkering around in the background, finally found my file after I finished my sanding. Josh is a little intimidating. Yeah, I think that if you guys know someone that you think would be a good fit for the job, even if they're not into slingshots right now, ideally we want somebody who is. Obviously, would be the best situation. Will Bartlett is the guy to reach out to. Myself. Right now, Robert Pursley is a good one to reach out to. Liz Strite, Matt Neiman, Patrick Richardson. Those are the people who right now are ECS champ would be a good... Oh, that's funny. Any of those people will be good people to talk to about it. Even if you think it's yourself, if you think that you would be a good fit. Patrick Richardson would be great. Yeah, he's already on the board, and he's already got a prominent role on the board. Wife thinks I'm flirting. Is Will. Oh, I keep flinching, man. Not a good day today. I gotta go soon too, actually. Should hop off of here, but yeah. Thanks for everybody hopping on and getting it all out there. The NSL is looking for people right now. Wait, I'm sure there are so many other people not aware. Iggy, don't let that stop you, man. Really. If you feel that you have something to contribute, it doesn't matter if you're new or not. We don't care about the novelty. of slingshots in your life. What we care about is people who are good for the job, really. And we want ideally there to be some sort of level of slingshot fun that you have, and something about slingshots that really drives you and makes you love it. But we want the right person for the job. So talk to Will Bartlett, talk to myself, message me. Patrick Richardson is also heavily involved. Robert Pursley is also heavily involved. Matt Naiman, heavily involved. And Liz Strite right now. We have a few other members, but they've got, some of the other members of the board got a lot going on in their personal life they're attending to, at least for the next while. We don't, I'm not going to go into that too much. But those people reach out to us. Let us know what's up. Matt Stewart, what's going on, man? Hey, I'm almost done with your frames, buddy. I think I'll be finished with them in a day or two here, just to let you know. I've been thinking about quitting nursing. It is not a paid position, Miss Six. We do not have money like that. At some point in the future, it might be. But it'll probably be years before that happens, honestly. If it happens at all. We are all 100% volunteers at the moment. But, yeah, let us know, because got to fill that role. Got to be somebody out there who can take it on and do a great job, and I'm sure that we can come up with a few names as a community, at very least. There's a lot of really good, smart, wholesome people that that we can pull from. Guess I'll keep nursing. But sometimes dress like one. Paul, my God. What role? Paul. No, Matt, we are, the president of the National Slingshot League stepped down from his position voluntarily. And right now we have some need for more help beside just that role. So we want people to come forward. Let us know what you can do, how you can do it, what your goals are, what your plans are. Talk to me, talk to Will Bartlett, Robert Pursley, Matt Naiman, and Patrick Richardson, and Liz Strite. If you guys know any of us, you can talk to any of us about it. Pass that message on. That's all. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one.